any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
This is James Robinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Huntley. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
This is Dillon on the counter.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
A quick observation, Brandon, because
they need to win.
This game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that
you're already killing this year.
You can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings him 4th down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converted on it before he could get much out of it.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, Huntley escaping the pressure right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Huntley. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. 7 yards.
That's like you pressing all the buttons, boy.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And now the throw taken in by Sharp. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Okay.
So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation.
Got nervous on that one. Good.
And let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Skirt.
But that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And it's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 19. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll run on first down. Robinson, and he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Off the bootleg, Huntley. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. James Robinson, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
On first and 10, Huntley. That one complete. He finds Sharp.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Throwing on first down. Huntley.
Wow.
And will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Get it! Get it!
Albert O with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They run with Dillon. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Side, it's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Shit.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Huntley sets up the screen to Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the gun, Huntley. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okwuegbunam was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Huntley. That's complete, Okwuegbunam. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Huntley. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Wow.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 27 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, Huntley. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They run. Robinson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Huntley into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there.
Watching that nigga. He killing with that dude. He's crazy.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big yardage that time for the Jets. Give him 53 yards on the ground. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Come on, a little short bitch-ass nigga on you.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. In need of a conversion.
Let his tight end shine on me.
Big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
Hey, buck up!
Just continues to
buck up!
They become just as
you ain't in school
attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Get his computer right, Kawhi.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up a little.
So who's supposed to get it right then?
Spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The play fake. Huntley rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. And got his man.
That's
complete.
Cool.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Huntley, and this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another 1st down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number.
Hey, buck up! Calm the fuck down, bitch.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game?
Man, what the fuck y'all in there burning, bro?
Plays that they got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. If it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, it's a little bit shaky, maybe try to take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
First down, Jets.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
His 48-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They run the option on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
First down, Jets.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
What are you talking about, Franny?
They'll throw. He's going to rifle one deep left
Dang,
side.
what the fuck is that dude?
That one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the
Smack the
ball.
ball right out there.
The guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Damn, I'm never getting enough yards to go for the fucking goddamn 4th down. 4th and 4.
There with the touch pass looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
That nigga Hall got down caught that shit like that shit was nothing.
At the 19-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
Risk it all.
I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
They'll come out throwing here to start
Damn.
the drive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Monte Nicholson picks him. And the return will stop
This quarterback. Shit.
at the 15-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Huntley to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because he'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield. And oftentimes, the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. And I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Can't even make yours. Watch out.
And 7 at the 45.
Operating from the gun. Huntley looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it now with Robinson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Play action. Huntley. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Looking to throw on second down. Huntley got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Robert Tonyan, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get to the end zone as well.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. Second down.
This nigga is crazy.
Downfield, they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Jaguar pressure.
God damn. That nigga big as a motherfucker.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. A good pickup there of 22. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Wow, why y'all ain't blocking?
Taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
Ah,
Josh
damn.
Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now 20 yards
Boy,
to go.
I regret not getting that boy Trevor, boy.
Work to be done. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And I think that one might have been.
I regret not getting. Because I'm figuring out I'd rather work on my defense and shit. I'm still getting up hella yards.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it.
Zero offense.
Successfully find the end zone over the top.
Even worse on defense.
Out of the gun now on third down. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks,
my Chase, right?
They feel great about that guy.
And likewise,
Oh, yeah,
for him
we're gonna be
personally,
on.
as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So I'll put you there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Good fucking defense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the bootleg, Huntley. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. From the gun, Huntley.
He left your ass.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
Good shit.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. And he was looking for James Robinson out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, Huntley. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good.
That was a hell of a route.
But it's 3rd down.
That was a hell of a route.
Game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield. There has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again, Huntley. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. To throw, Huntley.
He killed me with the rope.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
That nigga killed me with the route. Let me check these stats real quick. I gotta see that I get my fucking email. Yeah, man.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
I'm going crazy,
the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Jaguars 31, Jets.
Mm-hmm.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Oh, he went on Facebook and that? I thought he'd be on Instagram.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Crazy
but
out
you have to
there.
be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets them 9.
You can't even foul him. This
2
shit fuck
minutes
the
left
niggas
to
wrong.
play in this football game here on EA Sports.
When last time you been on? When last time you been online?
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And
You
if you're
might
go
trade
off
right
your
now.
sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Colby Parkinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
I thought this year was my year. Thought wrong.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Off the play fake. Huntley. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point.
That email could I got his email. Shit.
46. And they'll take over inside the 45.
Got my email.
Yet another interception.
Yeah.
And I just had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between.
Yeah, he was a 68 overall normal. Now he's a superstar.
But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
An excellent pickup of 20.
Oh, with a tight end?
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case.
Who, the one?
A couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Oh, the one that got the interception on him.
Back to throw now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Looking for the
Damn, stupid ass quarterback.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense.
Oh, you did drop the superstar cornerback, didn't you? Samuel.
And they were more than ready for it.
We've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, shit, he couldn't fit that.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times.
So what 3 points? Oh, 3 points to get me an 8. Let me see. I can get an onside kick. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, son.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh, shit, son. I got a chance.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
How the fuck niggas be cheating on onside? Siri, how you kick on onside on next gen?
And it's so important for any
I'm fucking with you.
like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Oh, shit.
He's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside.
Hey, one thing about you, you greedy. You want to score.
Ball back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know
That's what I know.
into the game. Said here that the data says that when
This nigga greedy. He want them stats.
80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more.
Play defense, boys.
Type of a number. Kind of like when the
God damn, that nigga fast as a bitch. Told you. I told you. We know this nigga.
Turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And you have to wonder, Charles.
Let's go down and the scope, nigga.
5 interceptions. What does this do to the psyche?
Then I gotta go for the 2-2, so I'm gonna miss the 2.
He's still out
Probably.
there, and he threw a
What's
fifth
that, 7?
interception.
Yeah, I always
I'm
miss
wondering
the
if his
2.
head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Hold him.
A desperation throw deep downfield.
Damn, they showed niggas on the interception.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
They ain't want you to pick that shit.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now. After
All right, boys. Got me nervous.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Come on, guy. Take that shit and push him on the ground.
14 seconds remaining. He was trying to get it to Denzel.
Looking for a fucking miracle.
That'll bring up second down.
Come on, give me one-on-one with somebody, Rico. Man up. Yeah, move the safety. Man up, nigga. Don't be no punk. Yeah, look at you. You won't go for that. He was all over Chase. That was a good interception, too.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
That was a good game, man. You fucked me up.
Kuebuna was the target there, but it's going to be second down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. And this will be incomplete.
Man, what the fuck kind of route is that? The zigzag joint and double down. I gotta get that.
Kuebuna was the target there, and it's third down.
Go eat that burnt ass food. Get this nigga. Press the tight end.
Operating from the gun. Huntley.
Take that little easy shot. GG, man. Good shit, bro.
Back at the 47-yard line. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for the Jaguars, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7.